Good morning and welcome to the show. So today I will begin with my usual brief description of today's guest. So today we'll get to know more about the iconic Jacqueline Lee Bouvier Kennedy, former First Lady of the United States. Her date of birth is July 28, 1929, and her place of birth is Southampton, New York. Her parents being John Verneau Bouvier III and Janet Norton Lee. She has a younger sister, but also other half-siblings and step-siblings. Jackie has a diverse ancestry, which includes connections to Scotland, France, Ireland, and England. She inherited her French heritage from her father's side and her Irish heritage from her mother's side. And her religion is Roman Catholic. As we all distinctly know, she was married to John F. Kennedy, who was assassinated a few years ago. But the couple got officially married on the 12th of September in 1953. They had 2 children together, although their first child was unfortunately a stillborn girl. Their second child is a girl named Caroline, and the youngest is a boy named John. It has come to our attention that Jackie's style in all distinct departments, such as clothing, had begun to trend throughout many regions of the country, so surely we'll be calling her a fashion icon. She loves to travel, foreign cultures, and speaks various languages. But today we'll be discussing a few topics, and we will focus particularly on her education and her transfer, early life achievements, but as some may not know, she was a photographer and a reporter before becoming a First Lady. How she supported her husband whilst pregnant, and her life as a First Lady. So we are proud to present to you Miss Jackie Kennedy.
Thank you for having me on the show. I'm really excited to be here.
It is my pleasure. So, Jackie, can you tell me about your occupation before your marriage, and what education did you pursue to prepare for it?
Well, after high school, I attended Vassar College for 2 years, but after that I really wanted to travel abroad, so I studied at the University of Grenoble and at the Sorbonne in Paris. Those years I loved more than any of my life. When I returned to the United States, I completed my senior year in college at George Washington University and graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree in French literature. But as you said before, I have big interest in foreign cultures, and I love history, which you can see when I track down many historic furniture that once belonged to presidents or other politicians. When I was little, I always wanted to be a writer or photographer when I grew up. I used to write stories as a child, and they were frequently published in the local newspaper. And in my senior year in college, I won the prestigious Choice Awards, which was really big for me. The prize was a year's internship, half to be spent in the headquarters in New York and half in Paris as an intern. But unfortunately, my mother did not want me to travel abroad again, so I had to turn down the honor. Instead, I took a job with the Washington Times Herald. The title of the job was Inquiring Camera Girl, which meant that I was interviewing people and taking their photographs, which I loved doing.
I might be going back a bit in time, but how did you manage and maintain to support your husband whilst pregnant? It must have been quite difficult.
Yeah, it was really difficult. I couldn't go with him on a campaign, so I campaigned from home. For example, I wrote a weekly syndicated newspaper column called Campaign Wife, and I participated in television and newspaper interviews, and I taped commercials.
How about after your marriage or later?
Well, after my husband died, my priority was raising my children, but my focus was also on creating the John F. Kennedy Library. I moved to New York recently and have become involved in architecture and landscaping, as well as the academic direction of the Kennedy School of Government at Harvard University. For the future, I hope to be going back to writing as a profession.
Can you sum up your achievements as a First Lady? What did you originally want to do, and have you accomplished that?
Well, the first thing I wanted to do when I came to the White House was restore the historic atmosphere. When I first came to the White House, I noticed that there were not any old furniture dating back more than the 19th century. Most of the furniture were kept in government storage facilities throughout Washington, D.C. Presidential families has also kept some pieces when they left the White House or had been sold in public auctions in the 19th century. I collected many historic furniture and made it to the White House Historical Association, and we published a book called The White House Repacked.
Well, I'm afraid our time is up. It has been a great pleasure getting to know you better, Jackie, and we hope you have all a great day ahead, and we'll see you next Thursday. Thank you very much.